The thought of putting another feather in their cap was on the minds of all Ketcham fans. The Indians were off to the best start in years at 3-0 and had a good feeling about making it 4-0 on this day against White Plains. And you know, when you make this your first offensive play of the game, who wouldn't have a good feeling? Kevin Duke to Brendan Hayes, a 50-yard pass reception, and Ketcham goes up with a quick 8 when they picked up the 2-point conversion. Next set of downs. Kevin Duke was doing it all. A little scramble here and a bunch of yards in the process. Ketcham marched down the field on 5 plays and then gave it to Roddy Tierney for the goal line plunge. Ketcham jumped out to a 15-0 lead over White Plains, but on Ketcham's third knock on the door, White Plains intercepts near the goal line just before the first quarter ends. White Plains gets back in a rhythm in the second quarter. Cameron Crabb hits Matt Berube for a huge first down, and then on 3rd and 2, Crabb takes it in himself, stringing it out to the corner, and White Plains keeps the Ketcham lead manageable. It's 15-7. But Ketcham was all about some big plays, and this was one of the bigger ones on the day. It looked like a broken play, but count on the Duke of Dutchess to make something out of nothing. Kevin Duke scrambles 35 yards well into Tiger territory, and then it's Duke again into the end zone. Ketcham led 22-7. But White Plains is always good for a big player too, and at 6'5", Lucas Rapetti is just the guy to bring that next big play. That sets up this. Chris Jordan, the second man through, barrels in, and it's 22-15. By the third quarter, Ketcham had a 30-22 lead, but we're about to get some more breathing room on another broken play. Duke scrambles to the sideline, sees Victor Hernandez, and Hernandez takes it 50 yards, another score, and the Ketcham Indians bust out to a 37-22 lead in the third. But then White Plains went into the survival mode that helped them in last week's come-from-behind win. Chris Jordan weaves his way through the defense, and then White Plains begins to manage the field and the clock in the final 2 minutes of play. Big yardage here for Jordan. And then it's the Crabb to Morris connection. Crabb hits Morris again. That's a first down. And White Plains is just 3 yards and 27 seconds away from either tying this thing or taking the lead. Crabb barrels through the middle. That makes it a 37-36 game. They decide to go for 2. So why not loft it to the guy who's got the most height? Rapetti grabs this one on the perfect lead pass from Crabb. That makes it 38-37. White Plains and the Tigers, who never led until the final 22 seconds of the game, steal the show from Ketcham to remain undefeated at 4-0.
I mean, I think we're just a team that we just battle, and we'll never count ourselves out, and we seem to make a habit of this. We did this last week too, and I think it's just the character of this team. We're never gonna be on the losing end. I think we just want to win.
What do you think attributed to the fact that you ran off 16 unanswered points?
I just think these kids believe. You know, they believe, and we have kids on offense that don't get razzled. They really don't get frazzled at all. They make plays. You know, we're 2nd and 10, 3rd and 10. You know, they don't get frazzled. They know the down and distance. They try to get to the marker, and they just stay calm throughout.
The team's running so well. You know, you guys are really churning better than we've seen in so long with this program. This kind of a loss, what do you think it does to the team, and how do they respond?
It's going to ground us for playoffs because that's where we need to go. We knew coming into this season that we thought we had one of the toughest schedules given, so, you know, between New Row, Mahopac, White Plains, East Fishkill, and all the other guys in between that are well coached and solid programs. That, you know, to think we were just going to skate through it just because we have some guys back, you know, is crazy. And we've been really approaching it as 1 week at a time. And it's worked up until this point. So we got to go back. We got to get ready for suffering. We have 2 league games left. We need to get in the playoffs. We need to finish in the top 4. And that's what we're telling our kids, and that's what they know.